I so wish that my life was like an 80s too.
Please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Shelby Graves, president of the class of 2013. On behalf of the Braden River High School administrative team, the staff, and the members of the graduating class, I would like to welcome our distinguished guests, parents, grandparents, family members, and friends to the class of the 2013 commencement exercise. Please rise for the presentation of the colors and the national anthem and remain standing until the colors have exited the building.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Please welcome the first of our two student speakers, Nathan Evans. He will be, please be seated. Round two. Please welcome the first of our two student speakers, Nathan Evans. He will be followed by Emily Mangodi.
Every year at Braden River High School graduation, River Rhapsody is asked to perform the song At the River, arranged by Aaron Copeland. It's a beautiful song, but it isn't a song that we hear just because it speaks of a river. Here's one of the verses. Soon we'll reach the shining river. Soon our pilgrimage will cease. Soon our happy hearts will quiver with the melody of peace. The river in this song symbolizes so much more than just a body of water. This river is the destinations we are trying to reach, the things we are striving for. Our pilgrimage represents our difficulties with schoolwork, our responsibilities, jobs, stress, and families. This song is about wanting to conquer troubles and arrive at a beautiful end together. And that's just what we're doing here tonight, Pirates. We're ready to ship out, and we're prepared to step into the real world, as big as it might be. And it won't be long now. Tonight is the finale. This is when we thank our friends and our family for supporting us from the beginning. This is when we bid farewell to our teachers and our mentors for training us to do everything from dealing with integrals to sewing buttons. People say that they can't wait to leave, and to an extent, I feel the same way. But we must admit that we in the school have both benefited very much from each other. High school has given us many opportunities to step out of our comfort zones, become part of many different things, and grow into leaders. Whether you're into sports, ROTC, journalism, engineering, agriculture, or music, we've been able to have a chance to express ourselves and train to become the best that we can be. We've been able to discover what we like to do and what we don't like to do. And being in this school gave us the chance to meet people like us, the chance to fit in while being ourselves. I know that for me personally, I was able to become part of a choir and a band family, where I always felt like I was comfortable. And the music program alone taught me about leadership, commitment, and work ethic, and at the same time, I was able to make some of my best friends. Not only has the school provided us with opportunities to join these groups, but our class is full of devoted leaders that have taken advantage of them, taking sports teams to earn district titles, and TSA and FBLA to be awarded at state, national, and international conferences. Our class has leaders that take Raiders teams home with their own weight in trophies, and leaders that organize events to combat depression, addiction, self-injury, and suicide. We have brought hope to those that have needed it the most. We have the biggest senior class in Braden River's history, and in my opinion, the best. Our collective efforts here have put Braden River on the map and have made huge impacts in people's lives, inside and out of the school's walls. And that's something we can always be proud of. High school has taught me about how education is important, but in leaving, I realized that celebrating graduation isn't about that. As we walk across the stage, we aren't going to be thinking about mitosis or logarithms or the differences between Han, China, and Rome. When we cry as we leave this building and head off in our opposite directions, it won't be because we're overjoyed with the thought of never having to come back. Graduation is about celebrating the journey to get to this moment, commemorating the experiences we have collected and the memories we've created, the decisions we've made, and the lives we've touched. Well, here we are. Over 10 years of dedication and resolve have led to this. We iron our clothes and put on our ties and shoes only to be draped in this shiny gown that we've been so eager to put on. And why? This is what our determination day in and day out results in. This is when we get to prove wrong all the people that said we couldn't do it. This is what we get now that we've pulled our hair out and gotten creases on our foreheads from stress. Some of us had to sweat it out to recover those missing credits or pass the FCAT. Maybe some of us have been dual enrolled in college just to get a leg up. Many of us had to work jobs, and some of us have had to deal with the most tragic events that we've ever experienced in our lives over the last 4 years. And we've managed to pull through. Soon we'll reach the shining river. Tonight marks the end of one chapter and the beginnings of our new stories. Soon our pilgrimage will cease. We're finally going to walk across this stage and have handed to us our tickets for our futures. Soon our happy hearts will quiver, shake, tremble with adventure and joy, and with the melody of peace. Congratulations, class of 2013. We've crossed these raging waters, and ahead we have renewal, the peaceful, shining river. I wish you all luck in your futures, and I know you will all do great things. Your lives will change drastically as you reach new heights, but never forget to be proud for having been part of the Pirate Nation.
4 years ago, we embarked on this journey. Whether we started on the very first day of freshman year, back in 2009, or joined a little later, we have sailed together. And tonight, we reach our destination. For some of us, academic success was not an issue, and it came naturally. For others, it was a struggle. Yet, we are still one class, one family, one Pirate Nation. The next few months are transitional for all of us. Many of us will be going to college, either here in Florida or out of state. Some will be joining the armed forces. Others will go straight to work. Regardless of where we are headed, let us remember where we have been. Let us not forget the impact that Braden River has had on our lives. High school has probably been the best 4 years of our lives so far.
Not all of you would like to admit that, but it's true. Braden River High School has given us countless memorable experiences. From shopping at Goodwill to find outfits for Spirit Week, to doing the Cupid Shuffle at least 3 times every homecoming dance, to winning our sports games, meets, and matches, to making the cheer team, to receiving superiors at our music performance assessments, to cheering obnoxiously at the Friday night football games in Student Section E, to finding out we passed our AP exams when we receive our scores over the summer, to reading our acceptance letters from our preferred university, to receiving the Spyglass newspaper fresh from the printers, to checking Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram to find out who's going to prom with whom, and to compare these extravagant promposals, as they've been called, to attending state journalism, Key Club, TSA, leadership, or business conferences, to performing the school play or musical, to winning our JROTC competitions, to starting our own club, or volunteering for hours and feeling awesome about yourself, to showing animals at the county fair with FFA, to mastering a foreign language, to being elected an officer of a club, to being named marching band state champs, to winning a senior superlative in the yearbook, to sitting in our advisories and rolling our eyes, and to sharing friendships with the best teachers and administrative staff, to this very moment, receiving our diplomas and graduating as Braden River High School senior class of 2013. We have all had these indescribable moments that will continue to make us smile when we look back and reminisce on our high school years. In fact, even thinking about some of the people at our school will probably make us smile. Let us look back and look at these vivid recollections. Mr. McLean and Mr. French with their adorable matching colorful pants. Miss Gilray's superstar athletic ability, we all know she can run across the courtyard in heels. Miss DeLesline's Hawkeye that can catch any and every dress code infraction. Miss Smith's advanced placement classes in the typical Smith don't play sayings. No, she does not play. Mr. Haynes' commands that were kind of scary to us as freshmen. Miss Bieber's wonderful British accent. Senor Largo's Spanish lessons and soap operas. Mr. Hilt's Wisconsin cheesehead. Miss Scott's psychology lessons that always ignited class discussions. Miss Stedman's friendly voice on the afternoon announcements. Mr. Eller's anatomy drawings that required us to bring colored pencils to high school. Our chemistry teacher's assignments to memorize the entire periodic table. Our coaches who pushed us so hard, but all for a good reason. Miss Hand's sweet, kind-hearted lessons on Emerson and Thoreau. Miss Jurgovin's physics class that most boys thoroughly enjoyed. Mr. Nelson's lovely chapter outlines. And all the other images we probably shouldn't name right now. Totally kidding. Also, we have to give a lot of credit to our parents and family members who supported us throughout this journey. Here's to the ones that encouraged us each and every day. Here's to the ones that raised us to be the individuals that we are, that woke us up in the morning when we ignored our alarm clocks, that helped us up when we fell down, that picked up our cell phones from the front office because we got them taken away, that signed pages of paperwork and syllabi every August, that took hundreds or thousands of pictures before every single school-related event that required dressing up, that bought all our school supply, because boy, do high schoolers waste a lot of paper, that listened to our rants when we felt overloaded with schoolwork. Thank you to every family member who has been a part of our high school experience. Your role has been so important, and please know that you are appreciated. May 29th, 2013. We've been anticipating this day for a while now. A long while. A very, very long while. But it's here. We made it. I cannot tell you how honored I am to stand before you all and tell you this. I've been dreaming of this exact moment, and it's finally come. Congratulations, Braden River High School senior class of 2013. I love you all, and I hope and pray that your futures are filled with success, peace, and joy. Go Pirates!
At this time, we would like to recognize our student body that has and celebrate their academic success while a student here at Braden River High School. We ask that you please hold your applause until all students have been recognized. If you are a Golden Herald winner, please rise. If you are in the top 4%, please rise. If you're in the top 10%, please rise. If you are a Golden Herald nominee, please rise. If you are receiving a scholarship in academics, please rise. If you are receiving a scholarship in athletics, please rise. If you are receiving a Bright Future Scholarship, please rise. If you are receiving a Florida Academic Scholarship, please rise. If you are receiving a Florida Golden Medallion Scholarship, please rise. If you are receiving a Gold Seal Scholarship, please rise. If you are receiving a vocational scholarship, please rise. If you will be serving our country as a member of the United States Armed Forces, please rise. If you will be enrolling in a trade